All right, hold on.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Ah, there we go.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. How's it going, dude?
You ready?
Well. Yeah, you can say that.
Nice, nice. Okay, so what I want from you is like you share your screen on Discord, right? And,
Okay.
I just basically live review.
Okay. All right.
And then we just talk about like in-game stuff and yeah.
Right.
If you're having any questions, you know.
Okay. So that good enough?
Yeah.
Or do you want to just like share league?
I think that's I think probably just share a league, to be honest.
Okay, hold on.
So we don't get all that background stuff.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna go through your GG. If you wanna like cancel like you.
Wait, you wanna go through OPGG?
Yeah, I just wanna go through your op.gg before we start.
Okay.
And then we.
Thing is, like, OPGG like looks a little bit red.
Well, that's completely fine.
From the past like week, because the previous week was like all blue. Now the past week was like all red. So yeah. To be honest, like I don't really do OPGG reviews, or I don't really take them serious when other people do it, because like you don't really get enough information from OPGG to be like, oh, this guy's good or this guy's bad. Like you could just
agree on that. Like it's pretty hard to like tell if someone's good or bad from just
because they can perform bad in a game and they can still like win a lot of games, so they can perform like really good or they can lose games. You know what I mean? It's like statistically you can't really just say oh my god, this person is like a fucking he's incredible at the game. Like no, you need to watch like a live game, like a few games, and then be like, okay, you're doing this and this bad, and then doing this and this like really good. You know, you need to like watch the live things happening, not just statistics. So if you want to review it, then go for it. But like I don't know.
The reason why I want to do it is because we get like an overall like statistic of your farming, your KDA. That's like the only reason why I want to like look at it, right?
Okay. So do I share the screen or like
what you're building in certain games, right? And what type of runes you're taking. And,
okay.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen right now, so you can just take a look.
Hold on. Wait, I'm not seeing your screen.
You're not seeing my screen?
Nope.
Technical difficulties, guys. Hold on.
I'm not sure if I have to stop mine. I don't think so. Right? We can just both share at the same time.
Can you see it now?
Nope. I'm literally just seeing my screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm literally just seeing my screen. Oh, hold on. There we go. I see it now.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm watching.
No problem. Nice. All right. Let's see. Okay, so you have started to build Kraken Slayer. I saw last game a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is completely fine. Like Shilbo after the nerf, not really great.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Yasuo in his current state is absolutely terrible. He's lacking so much damage. He's lacking pretty much everything.
So, damage, lifesteal, survivability, pretty much everything. Yeah.
So his core rune, like domination, I would just recommend almost just swapping domination completely after the Ravenous Hunter nerfs. I think overall resolve is going to be more valuable after the nerfs.
Do you feel like it?
Yeah, definitely. It's just more valuable. Maybe certain games, Ravenous Hunter's fine, but like like it's so bad.
What would you go for in the resolve tree? Like similar to Yone?
Yeah, probably. You can go like I don't remember exactly the name of the certain runes, but like the shield heal enhancer, and then either bone plating, or depending if you're playing against poke, you take whatever that rune is called.
So maybe conditioning. What do you think about conditioning?
Conditioning is fine.
Yeah, conditioning is the one that gives you like MR, not MR per level, but like after level 10 you get additional MR, right? And armor. Yeah, okay. All right.
It's fine, but like of course it depends what you're playing against.
Yeah, of course it's situational.
Yeah.
Overall, to be honest, like if you're looking at overall KDA, just know that I'm not playing for KDA. Like most of the time,
Yeah,
I end up like being 1v3, 1v4, you know, just like luring the enemy team to come to me so my team can do an objective.
yeah,
I don't really care about like
being a Yasuo player, right? It's
yeah.
you get pretty hard focused overall
Yeah.
by the enemy team because you're quite a vulnerable target.
Yeah.
So that's normal, right? But that's like also one thing you have to think about when you're playing, that you're wasting their time.
Yeah,
while not
absolutely,
playing
absolutely.
As well. Your CS seems to be quite alright, I would say. Like 8 and above is not that bad. Like over that many games, I think that's pretty fine.
It could be better though.
Yeah, obviously,
it
like
could be better.
But
Yeah.
like with these amount of games, you're gonna have like games where it goes to 10 minutes and you're not gonna be able to get any CS, so it's gonna drag down your statistics, right?
Yeah, usually I would say I'm getting like above 40 or 50 CS more than my laner usually. Like by the end of the game, and I'm like 9.5 to 10 CS per game. Like that's my that's my goal every game.
That's
so
good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, first of all, I want to ask you, what's your end game? Like, what's your goal for the season? Like, what rank do you want to be at the end of the season? Because that's like pretty much the most important part. You have to set your goal, right? And then you have to try and reach it.
Honestly,
if you don't have a goal, then you're just playing the game and you're not like caring at all, and you're gonna be stuck at like a certain rank.
Well, honestly, right? Like at this point, I'm just playing the game. Like I don't really have like a set goal to be like, oh, I want to be like Diamond 2, or I want to be you know, Masters or something. Like whatever comes, dude. Like it's just, if I set myself if I set myself a goal, which I've done like the past seasons, and I've achieved them, it's gonna like take a toll on my mindset, you know, or just my mental, because whenever I start losing games that are like completely winnable, I'm gonna get pissed off. When I get pissed off, the stream quality like just drops, because I'm like, you know, it's just not enjoyable watching me being pissed off, you know.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to avoid,
that happens to me as well.
Yeah, what I'm trying to avoid is just like getting mad at this fucking game like over and over again, like on a daily basis. So instead of getting mad and be like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to achieve Diamond this season or something, like I'm just playing, and if I win, fantastic. If I lose, well, bad luck, go next. You know what I mean? It's just I think it's probably not the best way to go about the game, but it's my way to go about it. It's the only way I can deal with it. So
I mean, that's fair. I think I disagree with the way you're looking at it.
Yeah,
but I think you're allowed to look at it that way. If you want to climb, right, like keep in mind, like there's a lot of Yasuo mains that are in high diamond. Obviously, it's really hard to like reach Challenger and Grandmaster now with just Yasuo because of how shitty he is. But it's definitely doable to get to high diamond with just Yasuo. And that's something you have to like think about. Like players are actually reaching these ranks with your champion, and then we have to think about why are you not reaching these ranks with your champion?
I'm not reaching in probably most of the time because I'm not really like 100% focused on the game, I would say. Sometimes
what's the reason for that?
What's the reason for it? Well, first of all, like I said, I'm not focused because I don't really have like an established goal to go for, and I'm like mostly focused on just chatting with people instead of, you know, chatting with the stream instead of like focusing entirely on the game. So I would say like the stream is a good distraction for like me not being in high reload, because if I just sit down and focus for like a week, maybe a week and a half, I'll be diamond.
Okay.
But then it's just I don't want to do that. Okay. I don't want to waste my nerves.
That's fair. Like you're concentrating on stream. It's distracting. I get it. But for your stream to grow as well, I want your stream to grow. Like I like you as a person, and I think you're a great guy.
I appreciate it.
But if you want your stream to grow, you need a higher rank, basically. That's like, people don't want to sit and watch a platinum player that much. I think if you're like master, challenger, whatever, grandmaster, people are going to just come because of your rank, and then they're going to stay for the person, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, but I don't know, dude, like so
for your stream to like actually like get to a higher point, I think you need to reach a higher rank to show for it, right? So
you're right about it. You're right about it.
Yeah. So that's also like one of the reasons why I think you should try and focus on getting your rank higher, and not only like, you know, it's cool that you're communicating with your stream and stuff,
but you know what usually happens? There might be some people who come to the stream and they were like, oh, I thought you were diamond, or I thought you were higher, or something like that, but they end up staying anyway.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah, so like those people who are like, oh, like you're playing really good, like how are you only platinum, like why you platinum, or something like that, they end up staying and watching anyway. They end up just asking for tips about Yasuo, or asking for tips like in macro play, or even like getting like some people got coached. Like I've done coaching sessions and I've helped people like climb from silver to gold, or from gold to platinum, for example. So
yeah.
it's not that I have the inability to climb, it's just I kind of lost the passion for the game, you know what I mean? Like back in season 5 and 6, and like season 6 and 7, sorry, I've reached high diamond because I was like really focused and I was playing so much more than I'm playing right now. Nowadays I can sorry, what?
Can you combine like your passion for streaming and the game, because they're kind of hand in hand, right?
Well, I do have like a passion for streaming, but I've lost the passion for the game because of how repetitive pretty much every single game is. Like it's just really like I know you understand what I mean. I know you know exactly what I mean.
Champion every game though, so
yeah, but no, but it's not about the champion. I love Yasuo, dude. Like even if he's like in the worst in his worst form of the game, like even if he's absolutely useless, like the champion itself is just super fun. And I've played like over 3,000 games with him, and I'm gonna play over like 10,000 games if I have to. Like it's just the champion is so, it's like the most fun champion in the game for me. Like I'm not gonna get bored of playing him ever. You know, it's not about the one tricking a champion. It's just getting the same type of you know, winning lane, losing game, because you just look at bot lane and you see like a 0-10 bot lane and you're like, well, you know, go next, pretty much. It's like that type of
like,
yeah.
That happens to everyone.
But it happens way too often, and it just like pisses me off. Like when I get pissed off, I start.
It does. But then again, you have to like look at yourself and like think, okay, but there's still like people higher ranked than me that's playing the same champion. Why is that, right? Because they're getting the same fucking bot lanes as well. Like I'm getting a shit ton of shit bot lanes that I can't carry, and that happens. But I still manage to carry a lot of the other games that doesn't happen, right?
Yeah,
so
well,
there's like certain games that you are supposed to carry that you're currently not carrying, right?
I guess I get I
figure out why that's like what's happening. Why are you not like able to carry up to like a certain rank?
I can probably tell you like one of the biggest reasons why is because I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting frustrated much easier now than I was before.
It's the tilt, basically.
It's just from the tilt from a longer game.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way. Okay. Like before, both of us, I'm sure, we were used to like play, I don't know, 35, maybe 40, 45-minute games. Now, if the game goes like over 35 minutes and you just see like constantly people just getting, you know, picked off one by one, and they're not fighting, they're just backing off. Like, at least for me, I'm just sick and tired of just waiting people to like do something, you know. So so I start doing something. Most of the time, by me engaging because I'm frustrated, it's like I'm inting. And then I'm putting my team like 4v5 and they lose, and we just lose the game. That happens a lot, and I know it.
Yeah.
But it's like just the inner frustration of just waiting the entire fucking game for something to happen, you know. So
okay, so
yeah,
I think I found the main issue is the fact that you're focusing more on your team than you're like focusing on yourself.
On myself, like, I mean, it happens. Yeah.
Obviously, if I was playing in platinum, I would think, okay, these guys are platinum. They're not really knowing what they're doing. Like they have a certain idea, but obviously, like they're gonna feed. They don't really know what they're doing, right? And you just have to try and carry them. But yeah, so, I don't know. It's
so what do I do?
Mainly, you have to focus on yourself. Like you have to give like fuck your team. You're doing your thing, and sometimes you're gonna lose. So yeah, that's kind of your mindset. It's wrong. I don't think you're gonna be able to climb with that type of mindset.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah. But like, what do I do, for example, in games that I'm like performing the best out of the entire team, and I'm trying to like ping them to do something, You know, I'm literally trying to give them like, dude, I'm telling them how to win. But like, you're basically telling your team like, do this, like follow my lead, we're gonna win the game. They just refuse to listen. Like, what are you doing in a game where your team just refuses to listen, and you're the only guy like trying to do something, and eventually like the whole enemy team just, you know, gathers up 5 people against you multiple times. They kill you a few times. They get like the extra, the shutdown gold. They scale better than your team, and you end up losing the game. Like, what do you do in those games?
I mean, you can't really do much. You can't control them.
Well, this is like
they want to do. Like,
this is like literally 80% of my games.
Yeah, obviously, and it's
that's the frustrating part.
Like, I understand it's frustrating, but you have to just completely ignore it, because you're in a position like you're in an elo where 1v9 is actually very possible, almost every game, because of the mistakes that the enemy team is doing. Because your team is doing a lot of mistakes, but keep in mind the enemy team is also doing a lot of mistakes. So it's like, how are you abusing these mistakes that the enemy team is doing and your team is doing, and avoid doing them yourself, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's like our main goal for today's session. Like, we're gonna play a couple games now, and we're gonna see like how it goes, what you're doing and what you're building, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
And yeah, I think you can just queue up now.
Right.
I think.
Yeah, the queue time is gonna be like lower than 30 seconds because I'm queuing top lane.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, you're maining top lane.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily. I can play mid as well, but like top lane is for some reason I find it easier. I don't know why. Like it might be just me, but when I play Yasuo, I find top easier, and it's like 10, 15, like 20 seconds sometimes to get into a queue. Like
you find Yasuo top easier than Yasuo.
Yeah, for some reason. I don't know why, dude. I don't know. Like I'm just winning like 90% of the time. I'm winning my matchups top lane, 90%? And I'm winning. Yeah, and I'm winning more games from top than I'm winning from mid.
Okay. And
I have no idea why.
Top?
Yes.
Okay.
But that I don't think that's the reason. Like I think the reason why I win most of the time top side is because I have Ignite, so I have like more kill pressure on the lane. But then eventually I start like split pushing, and the guy that I was like dominating on top lane just can't stop me by himself. So he's asking like 1 or 2 other guys from his team to come and help him. So that like diverts attention to top lane while my team is doing something else. Like as long as the split push works, I don't lose games. It's a very simple concept in this elo. Like all you have to do is just like listen to one of your calls. Like if they don't, then you have to like figure out a way to like you said, 1v9 and win yourself. So,
I think it's great that you're winning your lane with Ignite, but I think also it's an issue that you're running Ignite over TP. Because then again, you have that issue where your bot lane is hard losing. If you have a deep ward in bot lane, you can TP, get 3 kills, get plates, and you lose a lot of map pressure. By
also,
not
may I say something? May I say something before we start this game? I'm not playing with Seraphine in my team.
Okay, Seraphine is the best champion in the game.
Seraphine, no. Like, I've lost probably over 50 games with her. And I've won.
Did she hover?
She hovered. She hovered. She's not playing Seraphine in my team. Like I've.
Okay. So that's a big issue right there. You're completely tilting your own teammate.
Well, it is. Dude, it is what it is. I'm sorry. Like I have not won a game with this champion on my team. I have not lost a game against her, and I've not won a game with her, so far. Believe it or not.
Okay.
So it's just how it is.
But okay, so you're wondering why your bot lane is still like playing so bad.
But this is not all the time. Like they're not picking Seraphine all the time.
Oh yeah, obviously not. But this is like one of the issues. Like now you've already tilted your own teammate.
Yeah, I know, but like I said, this doesn't happen all the time. It's like
it doesn't
specific
happen all
games.
the time, but it has to happen like sometimes, and that's gonna drag down your win rate.
Yeah, probably.
Sometimes.
Probably.
Some games you're gonna lose, right?
Yeah. But like, if I, for example, if I lose this game, I won't feel like I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, my bot lane inted. Like, I know why I lost this game. If I do, but I'm not gonna play with Seraphine. Then
I mean, the game hasn't started yet, so how are you gonna know you're gonna lose the game?
Well,
playing against Camille, by the way. Let's check rules.
What did you say I have to take?
Resolve. I think against Camille you go bone plating.
Okay.
Right, there we go, and then the middle one.
This one.
This one. Yeah.
Does this even work on Yasuo the way it does on Yon?
Yeah, I think it works on the passive shield, and it works on your lifesteal from shield bow. You're gonna run shield bow this game because of Camille. and you're gonna go last stand and not coup de grace.
Last stand, okay.
Yeah, last stand. And then I think, wait, do you have, wait, go in on runes again. Runes. Wait, do you, yeah, go, what?
Yeah, this is magic
Go
resist.
80. Save.
You think that matters? Like that little 80 that you
matters.
get?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Exhaust is almost better against Camille. If you want to run, at least, if you don't want to run TP, by the way.
Nah, I'll keep Ignite.
The reason why Exhaust is better against Camille is when she jumps in, you just exhaust her and you automatically win the trade.
Does it reduce the true damage?
No, it doesn't reduce the true damage, but like she's gonna be stuck. Her main thing is her mobility, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have Exhaust against her, she's gonna be slowed. Her attack speed is low, and you can like fuck her. So you have Conqueror now. So you're gonna do like this amount of damage in a long extended trade, but she has grasp and wanna do like quick trades in and out.
Yeah, grasp is stronger than Conqueror early.
Yeah,
especially for her. Like she's.
I mean, it depends. Like if you get to stack your Conqueror, but it's hard.
Yeah.
So this game, I'm just like looking at the team already. The enemy team is gonna fuck you up if you don't have deep wards, and you don't have jungle prio. So, like, Xin Zhao is probably going to start red into Raptors or Wolves, and then go blue, and then he's going to go and level 3 gank you top. And especially since you don't have TP, so, like, you're going to...
Yeah, I'll play it safer.
Be forced to flash, and then you're fucked, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, okay, I was thinking the wrong side for some reason, but yeah, he's still going to do the same path.
Or maybe he's gonna start blue.
Yeah.
Then from here, then he's gonna come red and then straight directly to top side.
Yeah. So then you have to like ward accordingly. So I think you try and like keep the waves pretty like even early on, and then you shove the third wave.
Oh shit! Well, okay.
Yeah, just back up. And then you ward the tri-bush. Okay, this is some insane gameplay. Yeah, that's right, called flash. Just recall. This is waste. Okay, so now you're flashed down, so now you're extremely vulnerable.
Yep.
Like running into there is like, if you're gonna run into that bush, you're gonna do it like instantaneously. I don't even know how to say it. Wait, instant, basically.
Into the bush.
When into the bush you ran into.
Oh, and this one?
No, the other one.
This one?
A bit further up. Yeah, this one. You have to do it instantly. So they were like a little bit faster than you, right?
Yeah.
So they had more ground. That's why they could catch you.
No, the reason why they caught me is because I went back to like kill the Camille. Otherwise, they were not.
Okay. Why did you do that then?
I don't know, just a poke. Like I expected somebody to move from my team. Because they literally saw them coming. At least, like the least that they can do is just poke them a little bit and force them to back.
Yeah, but your team was not in position.
Yeah, they were not.
If you looked at the map.
They were not close.
Yeah. Just try and keep the wave even. You can get level 2 gank now, by the way, if he wants to. If he just does red and comes top.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
Okay, just shove this. Try and get level 2 in some harass. You're gonna hit level 2 before her. Dash in, yeah, good. Get out. Okay. When she hits the passive, just get out.
Yeah, because I pretty much
You're not gonna do damage to her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Ward, you're wasting time. Go ward. Not that bush.
The other one?
Yeah. Because he's gonna come from red.
Yeah, but Jarvan is here as well.
Yeah, but Jarvan is covering river, so you're not covering the other side of the map, right? Like, if you can see stream, this ward would have been more valuable because Jarvan is going to be like around this area and he's going to take Scuttle here. So that's why you want to.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, there he is. Now you just run. Yeah, and this is like what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious. It's super obvious. We knew this was gonna happen, but you still died to it. This is what I talked about level 1. Before he even like started clearing. So like, why are you dying there? It's not gonna happen. It shouldn't happen ever. Luckily now Sinstyle dies because it doesn't have flash. So and your wave is good still. Your wave is gonna push into you. So you're fine. Like,
it's not a good spot, yeah.
It's not a disaster, but it's still very bad. Yeah, we can. I can move the camera a little bit so you can see the minimap. Hold on. Move it down. That's better. Yeah, my bad. I didn't realize I was covering the minimap.
Yeah, you're doing it so they don't ghost me.
Yeah, exactly. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Everything is splendid.
Yeah. So now you just want to like try and CS normally. Can't really do much. You can't harass her that much. She's level. Like you're losing that trade just by trading a basic and a Q. It's not good for you. Just play safe. She want to recall now.
She's probably gonna TP back as well.
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. Just shove. Just shove. You see Sin. Shove. Shove and recall. Okay. Now we got our TP. That's good. You have to stay in your minions.
Yeah, but you know what? I think like the wave is not bad here. Like she's also kind of freezing it for me.
It is bad. You don't want it to push like if you're not like standing in the minions, because she can't really fight you in that amount of minions, and you having like access to it. This is a very bad recall if you have ignite. Obviously she could have frozen on you now, like, but she's platinum, so she's like clueless. Like she doesn't know what she's doing right now. Like it's fine, like she's shoving, but she could have put up a really good freeze, and you would be forced to like walk up to her tower, and they would have ganked you easily, and you have no flash. You have it up soon though. That's good.
Also, she's not really that far in CS, even though she got that one
but
kill.
she has the kills. Yeah, she has the first blood.
Shit.
Yeah. Good. Ignite. Good.
If only I had fucking wind wall here.
Yeah, you
I
should have had wind wall.
Yeah, I should have leveled up the wind wall.
I didn't realize you didn't do that.
Yeah. Well, the reason why
like it's fine for level 4 that you put an extra point in your queue, but level 5 you should have wind wall, because now you're not gonna have wind wall before level 7, right? That's just not acceptable. So I like your thinking, but it's just executed wrong. Okay, now I need recall. It's pointless. You too late. Just take the wave. Okay.
Nah, it's like too late to cancel it anyway.
Yeah. The thing is, like, the second you push in the wave, 2 waves, you just insta recall, because you're wasting seconds. I can tell, like, you're wasting seconds here and there, and that is like unproductive.
Okay.
So right there, you have already wasted like 5 to 10 seconds on just that, right there.
Okay, now she doesn't have TP, so do I just keep it here?
Freeze, yeah.
Okay.
Take the cannon, it's a little bit too big. It's gonna clear your wave before the next wave is coming. Yeah, it's a Korean client. Nice, drag the minions up. No.
No, it was too late.
Yeah, now you're yeah. Now you ruined your freeze.
Yeah,
and you're
kinda.
missing all this. Yeah. The thing is,
The thing is, if I had wind wall, I would have just like keep them over here instead of dragging them up here.
no, but you just drag them up to the bush, and then you lose aggro from them walking into the bush, and you're fine. You don't take much damage, and you have a good freeze. This is fine. Your team is doing quite well. Like you just got Rake Ret, so we haven't seen since I went a while. He might be top. He can't really do much though.
Thing is, he's not really focused on top lane. Like, I'm surprised he hasn't ganked more than once.
Keep in mind, you can win an extended trade with her, with the Conqueror.
Yeah, but I don't know where he is. Like, he might be just sitting in the bush. So...
Yeah, he might, but it's unlikely with the state of the wave. But obviously, you gotta respect the fact that your jungler is bot.
I'm playing Yasuo with Ignite top lane.
They're doing a play bot, so just chill. Okay, I got you, Freaky. Just gotta wait for the game to be done. Okay, so they didn't get anything bot, so.
Ah, shit. That was bad.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was bad.
Getting a lot of help from nothing.
She really wants to engage though. Look at her just like hugging the wall.
Yeah.
So if she wants to engage that bad, that means somebody might be around.
Not
I have a very strong. See, look where Zinzal was.
Yeah,
he came from here. Yeah. Sometimes you don't need to ward it. Like you can just read the other guy's movement.
Yeah, you can. The thing is, she thinks she can 1v1 you. You have being Ignite. She can't really 1v1 you right now. If you play it right. If you hit all your Qs. Good. You should have EQ'd her. What? Okay, good. Fine. She's gonna E away now. Nah, EQ her. What? Hello?
I was not in range for EQ.
You were. What?
Was I? I don't think I was.
Yeah, you were. It's fine. Back up. Aww. Use him. Flash to her. Flash. Good.
Oh my god. Wait, that W actually reached me? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's long.
Holy shit, that W actually reached.
Good thing your team is really so you're fine.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay.
It's overall really worth, but obviously you shouldn't die there. But that's like also one of the things we talked about earlier. Like you're gonna drag their attention, and then your team's gonna make a play.
Like honestly, this is
if you
what
didn't die there, because you
it would have been good. It would have been like much better for me if I didn't die. Yeah.
You could have probably avoided dying there. Yeah, you should have probably catched mid wave here. Cause Cassie will stop and shoved. But now it's too late.
Nah, it's too late. Yeah, it's like 1 minute left.
Yeah, you could have catched like a couple. And then you could have warded the river. Like now you're currently sitting on 3 wards unused. So try and shove top. Maybe Sin is here, probably not, but shove top, get some wards. Good. Good trade. Go ward. Try bush. There you go. Good.
Okay, and we have vision over here for a little while.
Yep. Yeah, I think you're in a pretty good spot now. You can probably 1v1 her, actually. Close. Very good. Good trades.
Yeah, like at this point I just win.
This is like what I like. This is the gameplay I'm expecting. This is good. Good trades. Okay, she cleared your ward, so you're now like a little bit vulnerable. Shove and try and go ward again.
Zinzao is mid.
You see it in mid. Yeah, you see this in mid. Look for plates, maybe.
I can probably take one because she backed.
Yeah.
And she has no TP still.
Okay. Well,
oh no, she didn't back. Okay.
Yeah, she didn't back. Trade back. Yeah. You're winning this.
But Zinzao is probably coming topside.
Maybe. Okay, package. Here.
Package. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, just shove. Hard
Shove and yeah.
Hard shove. And back off. Okay, you see me. Forward. Nice, nice. Good.
Yeah, he's going bot side, so she's like really vulnerable.
Right now, I wish you had DP. Right now, pretty straight.
So I can go bot.
Yeah. Because now they're having a massive fight. If you were there, you would have probably just turned the entire fight. Yeah. This is like the exact thing I was afraid of when you have Ignite. Like, yeah, you have more wind pressure and like a 1v1, but you lose so much on your team's behalf. There we go. Nice. I think maybe you can probably look for Rift soon. She wants to recall. You can go solo Rift after. Maybe she's gonna. Yeah, she's gonna TP. So just shove and recall. She's gonna TP. You're not gonna get this right. Yeah.
Nah, she's not gonna TP. She's greedy.
You're wasting time. Recall. You have a good deck. Like, you're doing a lot of walk around, like instead of just recalling, get good resets like this. This is by a longsword or something, a dagger.
No, actually a longsword. Why would I buy a dagger though?
So you can get Zeal.
But I'm not. Wait, I'm not going for Zeal.
You're not going for Zeal.
No, they don't have like that much healing on their team.
Camille heals a shit ton.
Yeah, but it's just Camille. Like, is it really worth it to like get Mortal Reminder just for Camille?
I mean,
besides, keep in mind,
Camille, like Corki has shield bow as well.
Keep in mind that when I play from top side, I used to tend I tend to go more tanking than AD. You know, it's not the same build that I go for like mid, for example. So I would like much rather get Bramble Vest or something than
Bramble Vest.
Yeah, Bramble Vest with like Thornmail or something. Yeah, like tank soul pretty much. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, there are way too many people there.
Yeah. Just shove. Just shove.
How does Zinzao though? Is he here? He is.
Yeah. If you hit the 7. Okay. Cute.
Oh my fuck, did he actually got it? No, I was thinking to like walk over here and then flash over the wall, but like I had no time.
Yeah.
This is why I wasn't shoving, because I was expecting like after the clear of the ward.
The thing is, the thing is like you're wasting a lot of time by not like you're. The thing is you're just standing still, like not shoving, but you're standing like half. You're like uncertain if you're gonna shove instead of just going for the shove and then back off, right? Because you're wasting a lot of time in there. Like a couple seconds is a lot in League, right? So it's important that you just walk up and do it and then back off instead of just doing it half-assed.
Okay, I can kind of see your point.
Yeah.
When it comes to like just standing on the lane.
Mm-hmm. Get to the wave, you should be fine. Good. Nice. Ignite, good. Well done. Yeah, that was absolutely
that was like fucking insane.
Big int from the...
Yeah.
You can one-on-one her. Nice. Good. Get passive.
Oh my god, no, I couldn't move.
Yeah.
I couldn't move. I should have flashed it. I should have flashed like in front of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
The moment she eat, I could have like flashed from here to here, and I would have killed her. That's my bad. That's a mechanical mistake there.
That happens. It's fine.
Yeah.
Problem is the game is probably over. Like at the state, like the Camille is so fed now. Corki is fed, and the Caitlyn is a monster. So it's pretty unlikely for you to win now. And this is why like I don't want you to run Ignite when you're running top, because you could have probably had more impact in bot lane by just having TP. They were overextending. They had like fights where you could have probably had pretty good impact with the Nami wave and the Jarvan EQ, but you're not like present on the map, which is like
You know what the problem is? I have trust issues.
You have to, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. But
like I've done it before. When I say before, I'm talking about like years ago, like season 6 and season 7. I didn't play a single game with Ignite top lane. Not one game. Like it was always either exhaust because it was like a Riven matchup or something, or TP like 99% of the time. But then like the more I played with TP and the more I started like TPing bot lane and just seeing people not moving at all, and they're just letting you die 1v2, you're like, why the fuck am I even taking TP? So I started having like trust issues when it comes to TPing bot lane and helping them.
But then you have to like think about when you're TPing as well, right? Like, is there a situation where your bot lane can help you?
No, there's like most of the time there were situations where they can help. They were sitting idle, not doing shit.
Yeah. Maybe they're not paying attention. Maybe you have to.
Yeah.
Like, our main focus here is you, and if your bot lane is inting and not focusing, that's on them.
Okay, so I'll take one more wave and then I'll back. Because somebody's gonna recall. Ah, shit.
Thanks.
Let's compensate for that.
Yeah. So I see like a lot of reasons why it's hard for you to climb. Like, I like the ignite in certain games, like it's fine, but for example, this game you have a combo with Jarvan and Nami. I think TP would have just been better because then you can actually impact the game with your R.
I do agree when there's like a couple of knockups in the team that can help you out on like after the TP bot lane, you can go TP, but I don't know, dude. I feel like if you go Yasuo TP top, you're pretty much either gonna equalize the lane, like you're gonna be equal, or you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Like against most of the matchups. Like if you think about it, I don't know, Renekton, Darius, Shen, Camille, Riven.
Yeah, then you run
like,
exhaust. You don't run. Ignite.
Yeah, but like these are matches that you either run ignite or exhaust, or you're just gonna like hard lose.
Yeah,
that's how I feel at least.
But yeah. But the thing is, you didn't even win lane with ignite, right? Yes. Good. You're probably dead here though. Try and get your team. Ah, you're probably dead.
Oh my god, she fucking walked away. Jesus Christ. I got like stun locked for too long.
Yeah.
Well, I got a kill.
Yeah, it's unlucky.
It's not the worst.
Yeah, it's not the worst, but they're probably gonna get Baron now, so yeah.
Dude, I mean, to be fair, they just appeared like 5 people for like 2 seconds. We tried to focus Corki, and like the moment I jumped on him, there was like 4 people on the side over here. Like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah. I think the game is pretty over now, to be quite honest.
You think so?
Yeah. It shouldn't be come back. I mean, it is platinum, so they might do solo mistakes, like you might get shutdowns. But if this was like a high-elo game, it's over 100%.
I mean, honestly, if this was a high-elo game, this would not be the same scores. To begin with, but yeah, like not necessarily. I've seen high-elo games that are like complete clown fiestas, but you know, in general speaking.
I'm out by AC, man. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, it happens. Well, like, there's massive fiestas all the time. May I ask why you're going BT second instead of IE?
Because remember Shieldball nerf?
Yeah, the shield nerf, but it gives you lifesteal, right? So you don't really.
Like, do you even feel that lifesteal?
Yeah.
It's like what is it like?
It's 10%.
10%. 10% is like nothing at all.
It's a lot when you have the vintage. Like 10% of 300 and whatever you get from in vintage. It's a lot.
Okay, I'll go IE next game. See how it goes.
Yeah. I think
Caitlyn
like
is like really
BP
fucking
can be
strong right now.
fine second item if you're not running Shielbo and BP. It's not really that combination you want.
What the fuck? Wait, why the fuck I couldn't airblade? What the hell?
Because of the black shield. Maybe she has QSS. Check QSS.
No. She has no. Like I just couldn't airblade. He didn't let me.
Shield.
Was it? Ah.
Yeah, I think it was black shield. Oh no! Don't run it with him. Don't run it. There we go. Okay. Okay. Nice. Good job. Hello. Okay, Unf0rgiv3n. Okay.
Right. Not bad.
Well, that's what we needed.
Not
That's
bad.
exactly why we love platinum. Right? They have
I wouldn't.
free game and they stand in a fucking lump while you have tornado. It's amazing.
I wouldn't really use the word love, but yeah. Wow, this guy literally just.
You could have walled for them.
Yeah, but like really, they're standing so far behind me.
Yeah, you should have walled for them.
Wow, dude, like this guy's actually doing so much fucking damage. Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, do you want me to go for Infinity Edge instead of BT? I can still go for it.
I want you to go in vintage.
Okay.
If you can. Obviously that Vampire Scepters.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sell it though. Like I'll sell this and buy this.
Yeah. Don't sell it. Just stick with it. It's fine. Yeah. It happens. Damn, the comeback into the. Well, and this is like it's mistake after mistake after mistake, right? From everyone. So it's so easy to abuse it, right? It's just you have to figure out how to abuse it. Winnable, guys. Just get IE, we win.
Yasuo broken.
Well, check since I was build, by the way.
Yeah.
Is that actually a thing?
After
the rework, like
isn't he supposed to do like more? Yeah, I don't know. I think he's supposed to do more AP damage now.
By the way, like, when you're running like that part of an lifesteal build, overheal is better than Triumph.
You have no idea how many times Triumph has saved me. Over like
yeah, I have an idea, but
oh, look at that.
The stats on overheal is just 10 times better. Trust me.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
I run overheal most of my game. For a reason.
What the fuck are they doing? Like fighting Xin Zhao.
No.
That was probably a mistake. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. The thing is,
yeah, you don't want the more. You need the Caitlyn, or else it's.
I wanted to see if I can one shot her, but I guess I can't.
Yeah, that's the Yasuo syndrome.
Yeah. Okay, see, Bramblefist can block like a lot of this damage. I don't know if you ever go like Thornmail on Yasuo.
No, you don't run Thornmail, you run either GA or Death Stance. Death Stance is generally better. Because you get the AD and the slow burn. So you can lifesteal it up. You
have no idea how good Tankso is actually.
I have. It's not good.
Well, it's won me a lot of games.
Yeah, maybe. But it wouldn't win you a lot of games in higher events. Trust me. It's not playable.
I love how this guy like literally sat and attacked the wind wall for like.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh. Yeah, this is still good. Yeah. Okay. Recall. Shit.
We wasted a lot of resources to kill these two.
Yeah. The thing is, it's actually good for them. It's actually good. Oh no. I mean, it depends if you get kills on either Corki or Caitlyn, you can get the Baron and you can actually come back. If you kill the Corki here, it's massive. Win wall, yeah, good. Ignite, ignite, use your ignite. Use your ignite, ignite. Good, good. Perfect. Go, ping Baron, ping Baron, ping Baron. Run, 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 run. Good shit. You guys have to like try and get Baron while Corki's dead. Corki's like a lot of their damage. So...
And Caitlyn is the rest.
Yeah, so if you guys can like somehow manage to get a Baron here. It's really safe in the base, nice. Look at your jungler, Oh, that's Baron, 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 Baron. You guys can come back. What the fuck is the enemy team doing? Hello?
Welcome to Platinum, dude.
Yo, this is... yeah, this is free unit. Maybe dash there so you don't get hit by the knock. Try and win wall, so the Caitlyn can't see. Okay. This is not good. Good position. Yeah, run out. That's good. Good call. Try and collapse on the Camille. Kara on your right side. Caitlyn, yeah.
Oh shit. I had no fucking win wall. I should have just recalled. The moment I saw her like chasing, not her but like them chasing her, I should have like recalled right here. There was no minion wave coming as well.
Yeah.
Oh shit, nice.
This is one of the reasons why I love to like run a lot of my games. It's because you have extra movement speed, which
you love what?
You out of running Zeal.
Oh, Zeal. Okay.
Not necessarily like finishing the item, just having Zeal on you. It's gonna give you enough movement speed to like avoid a lot of situations like that where you're not gonna get chased.
You get like what, 405 or something?
407, I think.
107, yeah.
Yeah, and it synergizes really well with fleet footwork in certain games.
All right, so let me see.
Yeah, as well.
Let's see what happens now.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we have 3 hits down. What the fuck?
You're really strong now, right? So you can still like carry this game if you guys manage to survive the 3 inhibs.
I mean, at this point, looking at our team, the 3 hits are just like a very good gold income.
Yeah, because your inhibs are gonna respawn before the Elder Drake. So I think you can still win this game. If they group up as 5, you can maybe win a team fight.
Yeah.
It's unlikely, but it can happen because of your items. You have a massive fight. You get a good enough combo, you can win. Shut up, chat. I'm not angry. Calling me angry. You're using my angry emote. Rage Fred.
But why? You're not angry?
I don't know. It's good chat. Maybe try and get back to base, get chain vest and red pot for the last fight.
Hold on.
Real fast. Chain vest and the red pot. Red, yeah, there we go. And use the red pot right, yeah. Engage. Now try and fight. Let's see if Jarvan can get any engage or Nami. Okay, this is wall for him. He's gonna die.
I couldn't reach him, dude. Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, your Jarvan trolled a bit there.
Yeah, I tried to I couldn't reach him because I was getting slowed for some reason. I wanted to wall him.
Wait, Camille's running it! Okay, maybe your team can actually hit him. You see? Your Casio is actually really good, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but it's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Oh no, she's on just against Caitlyn. No! You can't Zanyas against Caitlyn, it's literally just fucking yourself. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, this game was very winnable.
It was kind of winnable, yeah.
It was mistake after mistake. not only your fault, definitely a lot of your team that's doing a lot of random shit, but that's to be expected in Platinum. But yeah, this is like we're seeing a lot of room to improve, right?
Well, the thing that I'm seeing the most is like during the laning phase. Honestly, like just backing more often, I guess.
Timers. Yep, back timers.
Yeah.
Definitely something you can save a lot of time on.
Yeah, yeah.
And time is resources in League, right? So.
Right, so we do one more.
Unlucky game. Yeah, we do one more, and yeah, what do you think about that game? What's the takeaway? What's like the main thing you think about?
The main thing, I think, like we kind of lacked damage. Otherwise, it was winnable. Mm-hmm. We lacked a bit of damage, like especially coming from Ezreal. I don't know if you watched the team fights, but it was
really far behind.
Yeah, if you saw the team fights the way I saw them, like you know, sure, sometimes I died because, you know, stupid fucking engages, but like most of the time it was either me or Cassio doing the damage. Like Ezreal was pretty much not even in the game.
Yeah.
And it's not like he wasn't doing damage, like he was just afraid to do it. Like he was afraid to get close.
I would like to see the damage graph for that game.
Yeah, well, too late now. I can.
Yeah, well, yeah, we can check it after. But...
We can check it in OPGG now.
Yeah, I mean it's not that.
Hold on.
I don't care. It's fine. I mean, okay. If you really want to check on op.gg, it's fine. Hold on.
Yeah, I have it here. Okay. Yeah, just like I said. Look. Wait. Look. I can't even share it. Like you have it, right?
Yeah, I have it.
So look at my
17k. Cassio did
22k. Yeah, it was just me and Cassio.
Yeah. Corky did 32k.
Yeah.
So the Corky was actually the one doing the main damage on the enemy team by far. But I think a lot of his damage just came from the fact that he managed to pretty much solo kill 4 people in mid lane.
Yeah.
So.
Also, to be fair, Jarvan like trolled a couple times as well, like with his engages.
May I ask why you're banning Seraphine when you're playing Yasuo? Yeah, so it's like her hardest counter.
Yeah, but like, I just don't want her to be picked in my team.
Okay, I don't like when you're saying that because
yeah,
such a good champion.
But she's not in platinum. Like maybe in high elo she is, but like in platinum she like trust me. I have not won a game with this champion. I just don't want her in my team.
Even your team is asking why ban Senna. Like, what?
Yeah, but Senna.
Not Senna. Never mind. I thought I was reading Seraphine.
What are you smoking?
I'm trolling.
What are you smoking?
Yeah, but never mind. But yeah, I don't like the Seraphine though. Especially when you're playing top lane, you want to ban either Renekton or Jax, right? So you can actually play the game.
But listen, I will ban Renekton or Jax, right? I'll still win my lane, but I will have this champion in my team, and she's not gonna do shit, and we're gonna end up losing, and I'll be mad. I just don't want her in my team. Like, eliminate that champion from my team. Pick anything else that is like a very like real support, and then we'll play. Like, I'll much rather face a Renekton or Jax than have Seraphine in my team. I swear to God, like it's just the way I see it. Maybe it's like a bad way of seeing it, but it's how I see it. I can't change it. I've played more than enough. Like the thing is,
Seraphine on my team.
You want Seraphine on your team?
Oh yeah. I want Seraphine on my team.
We're playing a different game, I guess.
Yeah. The reason for it is because it's the best champion in the goddamn game.
Oof. Not from my experience.
No, that's. I guess.
Like, I'm not banning her.
It's a reason why she's picked permanently in pro play when she's up. Right?
But I'm not banning her out of hatred for the champion. I'm banning her out of like the hatred of the lack of knowledge how to play her in the silo. Like, you know what I mean? There's a reason why there's a reason why I lost so many fucking games playing with her, and I haven't lost a single one playing against her.
Yeah. Think
about it. Right.
Okay.
Like I don't mind playing against her. Like, I'm not banning her because I'm scared of the champion. It's just I don't want her getting picked in my team.
Let's check runes.
I'm against Garen.
Yeah, you're against Garen. Overkill, maybe.
The what?
Overkill.
Overkill. Okay.
TP maybe. I don't know. TP.
Yeah, but we have Bart.
Yeah.
Like, how is that gonna help me bot lane? Bart Lucian.
Where's the stream post now? There we go. Yes.
It's until the game starts.
You're killing me, Unforgiven. You're killing me. You're killing me over here. With the goddamn Ignite and Seraphine bans. I'm dying. I'm dying.
But you're trying your best.
Yeah, I am. But it's not hard, man. It's I mean, it's hard. It's impossible to change your mind here.
You are the one wanting to do coaching sessions. Like, I told you how it goes, dude. Like, it's very hard to change the mind of a stubborn person.
Yeah, it is.
No, but like, I can see like the small things that you're pointing out.
Mm-hmm.
Like at least the like important things that I can change, like Ignite TP, you know, taking like different runes. That's like a different type of shit. But like in the game it's something like, trust me, I'm taking some advice.
Good. Next time I see you stream, I don't want to see any Seraphine bans. Is that okay?
No, because I promised.
No.
Nope.
Stop banning that champion. Stop it. At least when you're playing Yasuo, stop banning her. Stop. I mean it.
I mean it too. I gave my word that that champion is not gonna be in my team, at least until I reach higher elo. I really don't want to play with like platinum people, in quote, abusing Seraphine, because they're not abusing shit. They're just like losing me LP.
You're killing me, man.
It is how you know like you know the popular saying, it is what it is. Well, applies for this situation.
Fine, don't take my advice. That's fine. It's up to you.
I'm taking your advice in the game. Like for the little things that I'm not seeing in the game, I'm taking that advice, but not for the bans and.
Okay.
Like runes, I'll give it a try. I'll definitely like swap domination for resolve. Play a few games, see if it's better. Because honestly, like I didn't feel that much of a difference playing with domination.
Yeah, I mean it's not like a massive difference. It's not.
How much did Ravenous Hunter get nerfed?
It got nerfed by, was it like 50%, if not more? It was actually like more 35%, I think. So it went from 2 to like 1.2 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, they nerfed it twice. So it's absolutely shit now.
Did you see that Yasuo is getting a buff?
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know what the buff is yet. It has to be quite significant to make him relevant again.
You think it's gonna be significant? Because I think it's gonna be something very, very laughable.
It's gonna be lackluster, 100%, or at least 90%. It's not gonna be enough. I'm pretty sure.
They will be afraid to like over buff him because people are gonna start crying afterwards.
Yeah, this is some good. Where's the jungler now, by the way? You know where he started? I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, he probably started. He probably started blue, I suppose.
Okay, so he's gonna be level 3 ganking. What is he playing? Xin?
Xin Zhao, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Xin Zhao ganks really strong against Yasuo. Plus, you're very vulnerable now that you have Ignite, so you can't like.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take W. I'll take W.
Okay.
Because of the Xin Zhao's W, you can block it actually.
You can?
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't know that. What the hell?
Huh? I didn't know that. You can block Xin Zhao W.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure about the new one, but I've blocked the previous one a couple times.
I didn't know that though.
Yeah.
I don't think you can, but okay. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's not a projectile, right?
Technically it is, isn't it?
I thought it was like more of a Seraph Q type ability. I don't think you can, but prove me wrong.
Well, I'm pretty sure I've blocked it a few times. Like I'm not just. I'm not like. Hold on. Oh no, Xin Zhao is mid. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like the wind wall was.
Try and freeze the wave here. Walk up. More to the left. Then there you go. Into the bush when the wave is crashing. There we go.
Yeah, like that's one way to freeze it. I know.
Good. Now you can try and
fuck.
Not
That was not what I wanted to do.
Woo!
That was not what I wanted to do. Big fucking yikes there.
Yeah.
Well, I just wasted a pot.
Yeah. Okay, he uses combo now. Now he's pretty open for harassment. Back off, back off. His Q's gonna be up now. Good. So,
I know it. Ah, well, whatever.
ah, my heart.
Okay, so both of us did like bad trades. Now he's
Used
his potion as well, yeah.
I think you just want to hard shove and recall now. Get this wave, hard shove it without dying.
I'm not gonna die to this guy. Also, look, he's running ignite as well.
Okay,
Right.
recall. Good.
Oof, after he gets Stridebreaker is gonna be a bit of a pain.
You can either go boots or ward or boot potion. I would say boots
Yeah,
or ward.
boots and ward better, yeah.
Yeah. And then yeah, the wave's fine.
He's actually gonna push it.
Yeah, that's good for you. And then you can just set up a freeze and force him to TP. Either
Yeah, he's not gonna TP.
he has ignite. Oh my god, this elo is so fucking crazy.
I just told you he has ignite. Yeah, he's running ignite as well.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Okay, okay, well, that's fine. The blue chat.
Yeah, my chat is saying friendly molding.
Yeah, I'm kind of molding. I'm not gonna lie. I can feel my hairline. Okay, you have a pretty big wave now. Just shove it and go ward. Hard shove. You're wasting time. You're not. Yeah. Like just hard shove. Like you're not like basic attacking the minions all the time. Okay, good. Think maybe
I
we
still-
go for a solo kill.
I
You have
yeah.
a level advantage.
But I'm not gonna ult him there.
No,
He still has his W.
Yeah, you need him to be a bit lower than that, and you have to respect his all-in as well.
Oh yeah, trust me. Especially with ignite, I do respect that.
Yeah. Like, make sure your bone plating is up before you at least try and do something. His burst damage is highly reduced with the bone plate.
Doesn't like 2 spins get the bomb plating out?
Yeah, but he has to Q. He usually Qs and E, right?
Yeah,
So you block a lot of his Q damage, and then you block some of his E damage. Okay. When he's walking up like that, he should get.
Yeah, he's... I don't know. I guess he wanted to Q, but he was not in range to reach me.
Yeah.
He would have gotten close to me, but like not on top of me. Not level 7 at least.
He's almost in like kill potential.
Almost.
You need maybe 1 or 2 more keys, and you can all in. Keep in mind you have XP lead, so you're gonna hit level 8 before. Okay, sweet. Good.
Wait, did my bomb plating proc with the shield?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but that's so stupid. What?
I mean, it makes sense. When you take damage, it procs.
But I didn't take damage. It was a shield.
Or Tribush. You're not gonna do anything under the tower.
Wait, did it work like that before as well? The like I don't think before when you took damage and like took the shield, not damage on the HP. Bomb plating was proccing. Was it? Because theoretically you're not taking damage.
I don't think they've changed anything. Not that I can recall at least. Okay, Sin.
Yeah, I see him.
Good thing we have good wards, eh?
Good thing we warded that bush, eh?
Yeah, eh? Right. Nice. Just wait for the wave to crash into you.
Yeah.
It's gonna shove automatically anyways. Since I'll ping Rift, he's maybe on Rift. Good.
Oh shit.
Okay, your bot lane is actually running it. What the fuck? They're losing 2v3, diving them or what?
No.
One thing I'm noticing is you're not looking a lot around the map. Like, you're currently just like locked on yourself. I saw it last game as well. You're barely looking bot lane ever. You're barely looking mid lane. You're barely looking anywhere on the map.
Thing is, like you can't really see it, because I'm not doing this.
Yeah, you're not.
Look at, but I'm looking at the map.
And the reason why that's so valuable to do is because you can keep track of summoner spells used, and also like the state of, for example, bot lane. How's it going? What's the HP of people? Like you can't see the HP of the enemy bot lane by just watching the map, right? You have to look at them. And then yeah, use F keys if you want to.
Well, yeah, you can't see the enemy's HP, but you can see your own team. Like you can see how they're doing.
Yeah, you can see your own team.
I could just look at the map and I can see this and be like, oh, okay, so they're not in a losing position, for example.
But of course, it's
sometimes I am clicking to like see this, but like I don't know, I'm not using these keys too much, the F keys. Like not to say too much, but like never.
Yeah, what I was saying, it's kind of irrelevant since you're running Ignite, so you can't really anyway, it's an impact.
Exactly, yeah. Like all we're doing is be like, oh, bot lane is losing. Well,
yeah.
You know.
That's why I kind of want you to start running EP more, so you can help your teammates. Plus, it's not only to help you, but it's to like be able to TP back to lane. It's pretty huge, so you can get plates easier. Because by the looks of it, like you're getting more value out of the TP than the Ignite, because you're not solo killing him.
Yeah, this is our bot lane, so I can kind of fight this guy.
Yeah. So if you're not gonna solo kill him, right? You want to find valuables elsewhere, resources elsewhere.
To be honest, at this point, there's not much I can do. Like, even if I back, there's pretty much nothing to buy.
Yeah. One thing I'm wondering about, like, you're usually not like getting the key component to shield bow early on. Like you're
which
building
is
the other.
This?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, which is giving you so much more pushing power. And with pushing power comes more time to ward and get Scuttle Crab or Grom for that matter, or Rift Herald, right? You can actually go and solo Rift Herald as Yasuo if you know where the enemy jungle is. So
I feel like the other two components are more useful because one gives you the crit and the other one gives you lifesteal, while this one just gives you damage and attack speed. So you can get the attack speed from the dagger and get like a bit of damage. Like look at the damage that this one gives you. 15 damage and the 10% lifesteal. The other one gives you crit, and the component that you're talking about gives you like what, 35 damage and 15% attack speed, isn't it? So is it worth it?
Plus pushing power. So yes, it's worth it. On Yasuo, it's worth it. Yes. I usually don't get Vampiric Scepter before the end. That's like the last thing I'm building, for good reason. Because you don't really get to utilize it that much early on.
I mean, to be fair, like in some matchups, it's very useful to get the lifesteal back from the minions. Like even if you're not trading with the champion that much, if you're losing trades, the Vampiric Scepter helps you with sustaining on the lane with the minions.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like when you're running Conqueror, you're not gonna have that fleet sustain either. But you lose all in potential. Like you want to solo kill this guy, and Unf0rgiv is giving you less of a chance to do that.
Oh wow, that Nado missed, really?
This is really good actually. You could have just kept going on him.
His Q was coming back in like a second.
Okay, just back up.
See, yeah, one more combo and I'm pretty much dead.
Yeah.
So now I can use the minions to lifesteal back.
Yeah.
Unless he flash Q. No, I don't think he can kill me like that.
Oh my god. Oh, that's not.
Oh wow. Okay. I was about to say this was gonna be too easy of an escape.
You're too far off
Yeah.
with the amount of HP you have. You just want to wait to the wave crashing, and then you can stay under your tower and lifesteal back.
Also, did you see how many times I pinged like on top of Garen so someone can do something, but like Warwick just literally ignored me and walked mid lane.
Yeah. I
He.
don't know. You haven't really seen our jungler this game, which is, I guess, fine as long as he's doing stuff on the other side of the map. Because bot lane is primarily the reasons for wins and losses. Bot lane is definitely the strongest lane in the game by far. Most impactful.
Bot lane is pretty much the lane that dictates the game.
Bot lane more usually.
Oh my god.
Silas, hello, are you okay in the head? Still get the kill though, but my eyes are still burning.
That was a very, very interesting E.
Your mid laner is okay.
He's special.
He's special in his own way. He's actually doing quite well though if you look close to the top.
Yeah, he's like 3-0, so
Yeah.
mistakes are forgiven, right?
Yeah, he's forgiven.
At this point.
Not unforgiven.
Not unforgiven. Yeah, that coming from me, it's a bit of irony, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is EOS, guys.
Don't lie to them. This is Korea, obviously.
Yeah, true. Recall.
No, wait. Warwick is coming.
You could. Yeah, okay. I mean.
Yeah, we can use. I can bait this guy here.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, you have a jungle? This guy's too scared. He knows. He knows. Oh, good. I should die here. Yeah, boys. There we go.
The thing is, Warwick could have waited for my ult to finish and then ult him after, for the extended duration of the CC, but he went like too soon.
It's fine. You get killed. He should just rift though. Ping his rift. Like, there's no reason for him to save it here. Like, you guys are using so much time.
He's saving it for the second tower.
Yeah, but he could use it on both towers. Now you're just getting one charge instead of two. Like you would have saved time killing the first tower. But this guy's not smart enough. Hit the tower, maybe?
Oh shit, that actually hit? What the fuck?
Flash!
No. It's not necessary.
Okay, I think you're fine. Care of Elkos. He's dying to Silas, I think. Wow.
It's not necessary. Wait, what? Oh, he got a kill.
Wait, how is Sinsao just doing that through bot lane? Oh no, he's gonna die as well. Holy shit. Pickaxe, yeah.
Yeah. I think they're gonna do. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. But
Currently, you have to just give up.
yeah, there's no way we can contest it anyway. It's just me and Warwick. Wait, this guy has exhaust. Interesting. Okay. He's probably not gonna push. Overkill is actually not that bad.
I thought you were mid laner first of all. Like...
I mean, I do play mid lane as well, but I guess I go top mostly because of the queue time.
Yeah, the queue
I just can't be asked to wait for like 3 minutes when I can just wait for like 20 seconds to get into a game. You know what I mean?
I mean, 3 minutes seems like a dream.
How long do you wait?
I've had an hour once.
An hour for like what?
Yeah.
For mid?
Yeah. That's of course because of.
Oh my god! Dude, no fucking way.
Oh, yeah, you're killing it. It's because of dodges. It's so it's a massive issue in high elo. Everyone dodges. Okay, you're kind of positioning yourself to die here. Oh my god, Ezreal, Airblade? Airblade. Oh, okay, you're fine. Save your ult as well, please.
The reason why I positioned behind the red buff is because he can't hit me with anything aside from auto attacks, and I still have wind wall, so and ult.
But he trolled, so
he kind of trolled, yeah.
If he was good.
I mean, think about it. Think about it this way: if he was good, I'm better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how you have to think.
Dude, if you don't believe in yourself, who else will?
True. You need to have an ego, but don't have an ego and be bad.
True.
Yeah, I think you can get IA, right?
Yeah.
Nice. I think you just.
Dude, that double. Oh my god, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Maybe Silas can hit something behind. I guess go. Silas. Oh, he's running it. What the fuck? Okay. Back off. You don't want to take this fight. No.
We take this fight, dude. Ooh. Come on, man. We have to create some excitement. This game is too easy. This game is too easy. You're probably molding right now. Yo, Simeon Dele, thanks for the raid, dude. I appreciate it. I'm currently in a coaching session, so I'm not gonna pay too much attention to the chat. But thanks, man. Much appreciated. I hope you had a good stream. Freddy, did you disconnect or something?
I disconnected in real life.
No, I really like. I want to play some more exciting games. It's just getting boring.
The thing is, man, like you have 2,000 gold in your pocket, and you can buy IE on recall, and you engage 2v4, like, and lose Baron, right?
Yes.
And we're still gonna. You're the reason why you guys are gonna lose this game, probably.
But we're not gonna.
I mean, it's still winnable, but you're making it so much harder for no reason. I told you to recall, and you just do that, man. Like
I'm not making it harder. I'm making it more challenging.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not like we wanna have an easy game or anything.
Of course. Easy games are boring.
You're currently just walking around the jungle.
No, I'm just like escaping them because they were chasing me around. Warwick was doing top side camps. Okay.
Thank God we have shield bow, right?
2 summoner spells, yeah. To be honest, I wasn't expecting him to have like both sums.
Yeah, you should have pinged the sums, by the way. Always ping
I did.
Yeah, good boy.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Like his E range is doubled when he hits W, right?
Yeah, they did some changes. I don't know.
Yeah. Like his E range is doubled whenever he hits W on somebody, and they also doubled the W range because, you know, why the fuck not?
You didn't try and win Wally?
No, I actually forgot. No, we can test it out.
I really want to test it out.
Yeah, I want to test it out as well because I'm pretty sure I blocked it multiple times.
Okay.
Just ult? Nice. There we go.
Wow, the silence actually is working. Oh, and they get sold. Yeah, it's. I mean, to be honest, it's still winnable.
It is winnable. It is winnable. Even with the Soul Dragon.
It's extremely hard. Now I give you guys like a 75% chance of losing. Like they have Baron, they have Soul.
Baron is about to expire like anytime now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it expired.
I think we have WinCon in Elder Jake though. Let's see more like hold tab. Or we want to build third item.
I'm kind of thinking between BT or maybe Spirit Visage. Maybe I can go for Spirit Visage, I don't know.
I mean, Spirit Visage wouldn't be bad, but I think probably Spirit Visage would be better as a fourth item.
Fourth item?
Yeah, after BT.
Oh, that's a nice engage. Well, what are you guys doing, man? That Bard engage was like so random.
Yeah, it still worked. So that's good.
Yeah, well, we got one.
One thing I've noticed, like the 2 games we've played now, you have not been bot lane once.
I have not, no.
In both of the games.
But the thing is, by the time I finish my lane, bot lane is finished as well. So what business do I have bot lane?
Yeah, but split pushing. Look at the wave. What? No one's catching it.
I could, I guess.
Yeah. Pressuring on each side of the map. Because now we're basically A-ramming. For nothing. We're sharing XP and gold. Like the wave is kind of bad now bot lane because no one is doing anything there.
Aside from the wave being bad, it's also our team doesn't have pressure anywhere else. So the moment I appear bot lane, there are gonna be 4 people on top of me.
Looks about yeah, our side.
Yeah, I saw my song.
Yeah, okay. Go bot.
Oh my god, dude.
Nothing's gonna happen here. Nothing's happening. Just go bot. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this guy engaged.
Oh my god, go back. Your team is actually running it. Hello? Okay, it's doing like they're actually hinting. At least
he chased for like so long, what the hell?
Maybe gotten a tower. Oh my god, what is Lucian doing? He kills him.
Okay, that ignite was probably overkill.
I mean,
he would have died without it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing, man.
The chase over here was like way too long. Way too long.
But I still don't understand why you're not split pushing. Or at least answering guy on top. Because now we're just A-ramming and nothing's happening, and then your team gets impatient and they just do random plays for nothing. Instead of just playing around your team, just go and split push. You're pretty strong. You can probably 1v1 Garen. Maybe not anymore, but
no, I can.
Yeah.
With shield wall, I can.
Because right now we're just dicking around in the mid lane, nothing.
Yeah, kind of wasting time for nothing.
Like right now, you could have been almost level 17, I think, and had the second tower. Oops. Now they're
The problem with the split push comes when your team doesn't apply.
Hey, guys, slow. Ping Baron. This is free Baron.
Oh
Yo.
shit! Wait.
Yeah, guys. No one's pinging Baron. Everyone.
They are.
You have 2 kills. You have 2 kills. It's free. Type something. Type something. Baron.
My chat is disabled. Look.
What?
Oh shit. I pressed enter, but like it didn't go off. Look, I can't type. Nice. Bard just opened the portal. That's nice.
Come on. No. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, this is actually so much fun.
I don't even know what to say.
This is so much fun. You're actually molding more than me. That's fantastic. Oh, dude.
Ay, ay, ay. Your hair is bird's nest. Come on, Flo. Fuck you. Whatever.
So what do you think? Winnable or not?
Nah, if they get Elder. It's FF it. Yikes. I mean, I think we have potential, but there's a lot of things to work on Unforgiven. Wild Rift. Does anyone even play Wild Rift, like, honest?
What is Wild? Oh, the...
Isn't that the mobile game?
Yeah, the mobile league game, yeah.
No, good. It seems weird. Well, why did they waste time on that? Crazy. Instead of just putting all the resources into an MMO, they decided to do that.
Because their C League is dying. So they're trying to revive it on mobile at least.
I mean, League is not really dying, though, is it?
Isn't it?
Nah, it has... I think the player base is pretty much the same, plus the views on pro play is just going up. I don't think League is a dying game anytime soon. Are you guys winning this fight?
No, I think we are. Yeah.
I mean, they just put pretty much all the resources on you, so...
Yeah, Garen and Zinzal were just completely focused on me. Thing is, I love how nobody tried to defend the tower. Like, they're literally all like sitting over here while I'm trying to stop them both. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so the game might go to another Baron. which is kind of your window to come back into the game. But obviously, like the 2 Barons you've lost is like never should have happened. You guys should have just insta went on the Baron the second time, and you guys would have gotten that free. But like everyone just running around with the dick in the hand and like not doing anything.
Yeah,
like,
we kind of wasted a lot of time.
You used like 20 seconds to even like, oh wait, we can do Baron, and then they managed to get back up before you guys were able to finish it. And then they just steal it and they get Elder. It's just over. I mean, I guess it's still winnable if you guys manage to get Baron and survive the 3 inhibs, but be careful, Warwick is far up top lane. You guys have 2 dead. They should be able to end now.
Ah, I should have fucking flashed after Israel. God damn it, dude.
Yeah, but it's over anyway.
Oof. Oof. He's missing everything.
Yeah.
Like, why is still Warwick here?
He fought Sin.
He fought Sin. Yeah, but like, what the fuck was he doing there for that long?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's over. After losing Elder, it's just it's doomed.
Dude, I'm actually having so much fun. Like watching him molding over these games is like so much fun.
It's an interesting gameplay to say the least.
Yeah.
Okay, so
the thing is,
the game was very winnable as well.
It was winnable. It was. At one point it was, but like you said it yourself, we lost the 2 Barons. Yeah, the first Baron should have been ours.
Yeah, I used a fucking hour to get into the like calling the Baron off. Like the first Baron as well, like giving that for free. Obviously, that's more of your team's fault that they engaged randomly and died. But yeah, I think you should be split pushing bot lane way more. Both of the games you should have been bot lane more.
The thing is, I am
trying to pressure.
I am usually like either top or bot lane like much more. Even like those 2 games you didn't see it, but like most of the time I am. Like I'm just split pushing depending on how many knockups my team has and like how much potential they have to engage and help me get like something, you know, just do some damage. If they don't have like any knockups, I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna be in team fights, so I'll just split push. And I go bot lane, top lane, top lane, you know, all the time. So
you didn't really have that many knockups.
No, I didn't have, but like the thing is, it's really hard for me at least to focus on like entirely on the game when I'm like talking to you, for example, and like you're telling me shit and I'm like listening to what you're saying and then like going to like buy some stuff and see this and see that and then look like I'm not even looking at Twitch chat right now. Like imagine if I was like these games would have been.
I know.
No, it's just like when I play by myself, you know, for example, off stream, I don't say a single word. Like I just literally watch the game and see only the game and what's happening in the game, you know. And it's much better to like.
What I would recommend is after the stream, you go into your VOD and you overlook the games again.
Yeah.
And then
I do that sometimes.
Like,
I do that.
Yeah, I think that's a very good idea. Like to look at these 2 games because there's absolutely a lot of things we could have done different and would have maybe actually won the games.
I do that like pretty much, not to say after every stream, but maybe like 70-80% of the streams. After the stream, I would go to the VOD and like check specific games and check specific plays. You know, for example, 1v2, 1v3s that I'm like, what could I have done better? Like maybe I could have killed 2 guys instead of 1, or maybe I could have survived this fight like doing this, doing that. You know, so I'm analyzing my own gameplay, and I see like mechanical mistakes, and like most of the time maybe I miss macro mistakes because I'm not really that knowledgeable. Like I'm not saying, you know, I deserve to be challenger or something, but I do have like a pretty good game knowledge when it comes to like knowing when to split push, knowing when to group, when to engage a fight, when to disengage a fight. Like most of the time I'm just having fun, dude. Like that like flashed you into 4 people was just
the most important part. If you're having fun, that's most important.
Yeah, I did I Q flashed into 4 people just to, like, you know, have some fun, because the game is just fucking boring, just walking around not doing shit, you know. Like, I do get it. You have to play it like right. You need to play it strict. Yeah, I know, but like, I told you in the beginning, I don't. There's no way for me to play the game serious because I don't really care for it as much as I used to before. So now I'm just playing for the fun.
You're never gonna reach high.
Yeah, I know. It's probably like that, but it is what it is. Like, it's just, I can't force my mind into like appreciating the game more because I can't. It's like, it's the way it is. Like, very hard to change my mind. I guess that you can tell. Like, I've warned you about it.
I can tell.
Yeah. It's very hard.
You're pretty locked in your ways, basically.
Yeah.
And of course, changing something you've done like for a very long time.
But you know what the thing is? You know what the thing is that I do that a lot of people don't? I'm not forcing anyone to like see the game the way I see it. I'm not forcing anyone to think the same way that I do, to play the same way that I do, to like do the plays that I do or the mistakes that I do. I'm doing this for myself. You know, this is how I see it. If you see it in a different way and it works for you, then go for it, you know? But a lot of people just, they enforce the stupidity and the mistakes they do in the game, they enforce it onto somebody else. They're like, oh my god, like, we just went 4v5, even though we saw you split pushing, like, what the fuck are you doing? They start, like, question marking me, you know? I'm sure, like, it happened to you as well. Many times, like, your team is gonna see you, like, split pushing, and you have the right to split push in the situation. They will, like, engage and die 4v5, and then they start, like, spamming you. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? You know?
Yeah.
So those are the people who don't even realize their own mistakes, and they try to make you question, like, what the hell are you doing when you're doing the right call, you know?
But Unforgiven, okay, listen. So
I'm listening.
You're talking about them not realizing, like, their own mistakes, but here we are with you having a lot of mistakes.
But I do realize them.
Okay, you realize them, but you're not doing anything about them.
Yeah. It's kind of hypocritical, but I told you, I'm playing for the fun, not for the climbing right now.
Okay.
I can do like, the thing that I'm gonna take into advice is the like, I'll try TP a few times on top side. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose my lane because of TP, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna TP on a minion instead of igniting the enemy champion, because I'm just so used to ignite. But that's fine.
TP right is actually a very, very hard thing to do.
Yeah, I agree.
A lot of pro players struggle with TP, bad TPs as well. Like, we laugh at the pro players sometimes as well. But it's so important to have a TP because of the map pressure you're presenting.
Yeah.
Like, when they have a dragon fight, for example, at the first game, you can TP and help your team and, like, maybe win the fight for them, and we get dragon. Maybe we lose top tower, but it's overall worth. And then, like, you see where I'm going? Like, the TP.
I see. Yeah.
And if you get ganked, chunked, and you have to flash, you can always TP back to lane and catch the wave instead of just losing the wave. And, like, yeah, you're not going to be able to 1v1 them with Ignite after that, because you're going to be so far behind anyways. So it's...
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
I understand why you like to go run Ignite. Obviously, I run Ignite because I'm mid lane, but that's like...
No, but you're running mid lane. Like, mid lane is different.
Yeah, it's a completely different role.
Yeah.
Top lane's role is basically to have either a great team fighter that can CC the enemy team and soak a lot of damage, or a great split pusher that can soak a lot of attention while your team is getting resources elsewhere. So if you're, for example, bot lane split pushing when you're fed and you're dragging 2 or 3 people bot lane, then your team can do Baron. That's the main thing, right?
You can TP help them to Baron.
Yeah, or
that's
like, you're getting tower and you can TP and help Baron. So that's like, you're losing a lot of the macro from running top without TP. Basically, you're losing a lot of opportunities by doing this.
I mean, I do.
My take on it. This is how I like.
Like I do understand. I understand what you mean. Yeah, like, but the thing is, you're kind of right, but also, like, if you run Ignite and you're split pushing, like, especially if you're winning the lane, in your split pushing. Like the guy that you're split pushing against, because somebody has to defend, right? Somebody has to go back and defend. If it's just one guy, you're pretty much gonna kill him. Like, it doesn't matter if he tries to defend or not. You are gonna kill him. You're gonna clear the wave. You're gonna take the tower, taking him. And if your team plays it right, that's a big if, right? If your team plays it right, they can just play around Baron. And if they see like multiple people backing to stop you, then they can start it, because they're technically like 4v3, 4v4 perhaps. 4v3 it's like the best case scenario. So if they can win 4v3 and take the Baron, and you take the tower and the inhibitor and kill the guy because you have ignite, then that's kind of worth it. But most of the time it's not. Most of the time it isn't worth, because we're talking about like that big if your team plays it right. Most of the time they don't play it right, and they start the Baron without like waiting for you to reach the tower. And having ignite in those situations, I think, would help much better. Like, it would just be much better for you to have TP.
Obviously, there are gonna be certain scenarios where ignite is better. That's obviously. But overall, in League of Legends, there's a reason why almost every single pro player runs TP. Every single solo queue top laner almost runs TP, except for maybe a couple Tryndamere mains. That's like, or they run exhaust if there's if the lane is completely unplayable and you have to exhaust their burst. For example, if you're playing Yasuo against Riven, then I can allow the fact that you're running something else than TP. But the ignite is just, it's a greedy play, and I overall don't think it's gonna win you games.
You don't think you don't think like overall ignite, like taking top ignite top is worth it over anything else?
No.
Overall, yeah.
Overall, yeah.
Hey, well, I'll definitely give it a try with TP again, because like I told you, I've played for like 3 seasons just taking TP and nothing else top. Like starting from season 5 all the way until season 7, I was like literally playing just teleport top lane. But I just started having like fucking trust issues on bot lane that I swear to God, I've died so many times in a situation where we can take 2 kills and they're just doing nothing about it. I'm pinging them, I'm saying in the chat, I'm TPing, like put a ward behind them so I can TP, and they're just not listening. So this is the main reason why I stopped taking TP, not because of the pressure on the map that you can have by having TP available, but also because like I just don't trust people in this elo. I don't trust they're gonna make the right call after I TP. So I'm just gonna spend the TP just to go bot lane and die. And then not only I don't get an assist or a kill or like any experience from minions or like anything, but I'm also losing top lane.
TP bot lane is like rarely a scenario where it's like,
yeah, it's also useful like to help Dragon.
You don't really necessarily need to TP bot lane. That's not what I'm saying.
No, but like also Dragon.
Depends on the situation.
Also Dragon.
Like Dragon, obviously. Yeah. But it completely depends on the situation, right? But it's not only like for those scenarios. It's for you to be able to reset in top lane.
Yeah.
Buy an item and go straight back to lane while keeping the pressure up, like getting plates, getting catching the wave that you
getting experience.
Really catch. Yeah, getting the wave without like having to walk back, because you're gonna miss the wave, right? So it's a lot of scenarios where TP is just so much better, and an entire cannon wave is more valuable than a kill. If you catch an entire cannon wave, I'd rather have an entire cannon wave than a kill, as long I mean, it depends. Like, if you get the kill and get plates after, then it's more worth. But if it's just the kill, I don't really care that much. Like, the main reason like I like to kill my opponent is to avoid them getting CS and for me to get plates.
To put them behind, not to put yourself.
Put them behind, yeah.
Yeah.
Not necessarily putting me ahead, but putting
them behind. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, putting them behind in like both in gold and experience.
That is easier for me to do with TP in top lane.
I see.
Most of the games, yeah.
I see. Well, like I said, from all this, you can be sure for like a couple things. I'll take TP in the next few games. Like probably by the end of the stream. Well, it's like still 3 o'clock, so I have like 5 hours to stream. But for the rest of the duration of the stream, I'll be taking TP top, and I want to see how it's gonna work. And I'll take also Resolve multiple times, just to like play it against different matchups. Then I'm gonna switch back to dominations and play against those same matchups just to see like what the difference is. And like one other question, why are you using Last Stand instead of Coup de Grace?
Last Stand synergizes really well with Conqueror. When you're going in for a long extended trade, you're probably going to be pretty low, and when your Conqueror is stacked, your HP is most likely going to be in that window where the last stand is going to be triggered, and then they synergize really well with each other. That's why.
So you think the damage that you get
is usually better when you run fleet, because you're going to be more more healthy with fleet in lane, which is like your main goal when you play fleet is you basically out sustain the enemy.
But what if you play versus a more squishy team, and you have Coup de Grace instead of Last Stand? Like you'll be able to like burst them down faster, right?
I mean, yeah, like obviously it's gonna be some scenarios where,
because you're not gonna like
is better, but like overall when you run Conqueror, Last Stand is better.
I see your point, because yeah, I see it. Like I understood the whole like explanation, but I feel like even if you run Conqueror, if you're facing, let's say not the full team, but 3 champions that are squishy, I think Coup de Grace might be better. Like you can probably like in quotes sacrifice a bit of the kill potential on the lane, but like late game you'll just have a much better chance to kill those 3 squishy targets because of Coup de Grace, rather than just waiting for Last Stand to proc, because you don't like necessarily have to go low HP. You can just like burst them down with like your air blade or like a knock up or something, you know. So the damage that you deal in those like 1.5 maybe 2 seconds before killing somebody, and then like Coup de Grace helping you with like, what is it, 40%? Wasn't it 40% more damage? No, it was like below 40% HP you deal more damage, right?
Yeah,
I think it might be better, but yeah, I'll test.
I mean, Last Stand overall stats
times
are better than Coup de Grace.
Is
like, it? When it's in the window of proccing, yeah, you get more damage from Last Stand being in its window than Coup de Grace. So yeah.
Okay, I'll test it out. I'll play with a few games with it. And and I'll also take the advice for the minion wave, like the wave management, you know, for like the backing multiple times on the lane. But like the backing, most of the time I have to back because I was running Ignite. If I run TP, I don't have to back that often, I feel like.
But honestly, I run more Coup de Grace because I usually run fleet most of my games.
So you think fleet is better? Oh, but like you're playing mid.
I'm playing mid, right?
Yeah.
So it's different, but
yeah.
A lot of the matchups top lane you kind of forced to run Conqueror to try and even like match them. So it's kind of a different type playstyle.
It's a different playstyle.
I also recommend like just try and run fleet.
Also, do you run shield bow all the time?
No, not all the time. Not after the nerf, but most of the time. It's still like the superior item, but I guess some games Kraken Slayer or,
because I feel like if you get Kraken, yeah, if you get Kraken and Sterak's, and then like
not BT.
What?
Like you go Kraken BT, right? So you have
depends.
And crit.
It depends. It depends. Like if look,
it doesn't depend. What?
No, it does depend. If you're winning your lane, you go Kraken. You can go Kraken BT. But if you're not necessarily winning, and you see like the whole enemy team is also like kind of winning over your team, you go Sterak's if you get Kraken, because you're missing the shield. So you're gonna get one shot. Like that BT is not gonna help you at all. At least Sterak's gives you like some sort of a window to escape and not be bursted by the enemy team, because they're gonna have like so much more damage than your team. So you go Kraken. You can buy like the Vampiric Scepter if you want, just for the lifesteal, and then you go for Sterak's. Like it's pretty much necessary. Otherwise, you're not gonna survive like at all. I've tried it. I've tried it.
One thing I thought about is a Zeal. You're not running a Zeal ever?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not buying it. Unless I plan to. Okay.
It's 1,050 gold for a Zeal.
Right.
Which which is attack speed, crit, and movement speed, which is the most important stats for Yasuo. Which
it's a good item, but you don't complete it, do you?
Great item.
You don't complete it, do you? Like not all the time.
Usually third item. So I get shield bow and have like a zeal in the middle, either in the middle of building a shield bow or after building shield bow.
I see.
And then I go for IE.
No, but I mean, like, do you complete the zeal item at all, like during the game?
Yeah, usually third item.
After, so you get like shield bow, you get zeal, then you complete IE, and then you get Mortal Reminder.
Yeah, or PD. Or PD.
Or PD. Okay.
My voice.
It's all good. It's all good. That's from the two games
I'm
that
dying.
you just.
I'm dying. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. The thing is, I feel like like I said, the playstyle from mid is not gonna be the playstyle from that I get from. Well, not the playstyle, but like the build. I'm not doing the same build top that I'm doing mid. Mid, you're supposed to be.
It can be a bit different, yeah.
Yeah, mid you're supposed to be like more aggressive because you need to do damage. Like you don't necessarily have to go tanky, but like if we don't have a lot of tanks, even if I'm not the engaged, I still need to be like a bit tankier. Because believe it or not, having something like Thormail and Randuin's, for example, like if the enemy team doesn't have a lot of AP damage, if you get those two items, you're gonna be pretty much unkillable. Like they're not gonna do damage to you. You jump in the middle of the fight, you try to kill a couple of people, they're all focusing you. They're pretty much because of Thormail, they're not healing after attacking you, and your whole team just deletes them afterwards because they just can't kill you for so long. Like it really works. At least it works for me.
I would rather have Death Stance then.
Death Stance, sure, yeah, it works similar, but in order for you to survive, you need to like attack constantly and lifesteal back, because Death Stance is like slowly ticking. Like it gives you 3 seconds to survive. You're bleeding for 3 seconds, so you're essentially taking the same damage but like over 3 seconds.
Yeah,
and so what?
You get AD, armor, and the passive.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just better.
But see, it's an aggressive item. Like Death Dance is a 80 item. Like, but
an aggressive item.
Yeah.
It synergizes well with the rest of your build.
But for example,
your crit.
when I go Kraken, the other thing that it allows you to do is to switch boots. After the third item, you can switch the boots and you can still keep your attack speed for the 1.45, or like at least 1.45.
Yeah, as long as you have Zeal, you can.
No, wait, what? No. With Kraken, if you have 3 items that have no attack speed, like you just have like Berserkers, Kraken, let's say BT and Sterax. The moment you complete BT, Sterax, and Kraken, you can switch the boots, and you're gonna have like 1.50 something attack speed, because Kraken gives you 10% attack speed for every legendary item that you've completed.
Okay, yeah, fair.
So you can switch boots and you can get more tanky, and using Kraken. So you have Kraken with a 3 damage every third attack. You have BT for the lifesteal. You have Kraken for the anti-burst, and then you buy like Thormail and let's say like Spirit Visage. You're like pretty much unkillable in team fights.
I don't like the Thormail. I don't understand.
You don't like? Yeah, I know you don't like it.
I can understand the because it actually amplifies your healing and gives you health and magic resist. But I don't understand the Thormail over, for example, GA or Death Stance. Like, yeah, it gives you a little bit more tank stats, but
it gives you tank stats. Yeah,
it gives you valuable in terms of it synergizes better with your kit. And it gives you, like, when you build AD, your crits are doing more damage, and that's just what you want as Yasuo. Plus, you get the armor. While building Thormail, it's not giving you any damage whatsoever.
No, so it doesn't give you damage, but you already have the damage.
Not enough then. Like
but like you're playing.
You're falling off. Like you're kind of building in a way where you're gonna lack damage in later game. Basically, by building Thormail, because Thormail is like dependent on the enemy team basic attacking you.
Yes.
You want.
It's not in every game.
Avoid getting basic attacked with your win wall. So you kind of just
you can avoid it from ranged attacks, but not from melee attacks.
Yeah, true.
So
but I still don't think it's better.
It's just. But the thing is, like, you play mostly mid, so you're used to like build more aggressive and more just 80 items, and I'm used to like build more tanky items, because like I said, I don't play for KDA, I play for a win. So even if I go in and I don't necessarily do that like fucking plus extra 150 damage that I could have done because of Death Stance. If my team has, like for example, if you have a damage mid laner, a damage jungle, not a tank, right? So somebody who deals damage in the jungle, somebody who deals damage mid, and an ADC, like a proper ADC. The moment I go in and I tank most of the stuff, my team does the rest of the job. They always do it. It always works. So I don't need that plus 50 damage when I can get the plus 300 HP and the armor just to sustain like a couple more seconds and give my team time to do the, their job. So that's how I see it, and trust me, it works. At least for me, it works most of the time. As long as you know like which tank items to build in specific situations. Like, do you need to reduce the crits? Get Randuin's. Do you need to survive like, I don't know, Tryndamere or like Camille or Zinzao? Just get Thormiel, because Randuin's is not gonna do shit for you. That's the way I see it, and believe me, it works for me, dude. Like, it's not just like I'm not enforcing it.
It works for you, it's fine, but you're currently not like. You don't have the rank to show for it, like.
No, yeah, but I don't have it because, like I said, I'm just not focused on the game that much. If I sit down and I play, I can easily, like I've been diamond before, I can be diamond again. Dude. It's not difficult. Yeah. It's just like the lack of focus on the game and just.
Yeah, I know you've been diamond many times.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things.
A lot of things can be improved.
Disagree on.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I respect like whatever you're saying. Like you're obviously higher ranked than me, so you understand some things better than I do. So I do respect that, but I have my own vision for specific things, and I think like if it works for me, I'll keep doing it until it doesn't, right? So if whatever you say works for you, that's fantastic. But if this works for me, I'll keep doing it until like it stops working, and I'll be like, Freddy told me to do this, so I'm gonna try doing this and see if it works now, and then I'll do it. So.
All right.
And yeah.
I think we're gonna stop the session.
Okay.
Thank you for joining me.
Hey, no problem, dude. Like, thanks for having me. And
hope you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, trust me, I did. I hope you did too, because I did a lot. That was That was great.
Just molding a little bit.
That's what I enjoyed. Just you molding.
Yeah.
All right. So have a nice rest of your stream, and I'll see you around, dude. Thanks again for having me. See ya.
Yeah. See you, man.
Bye. Woo, that was fun. That was fun, dude. Nah, Freddy's a good guy. Freddy is, if you guys don't follow him, just go and drop him a follow. Freddy is, he's a really good Yasuo. I mean, he's high elo for a reason, right? So, yeah. Did you ask him to coach you? No, he asked me to do like a coaching session for like a YouTube, for YouTube content. I was like, you know what? Sure, why not? Lance, you know very well I'm not gonna ask anybody to coach me, right? You know very well that I'm not gonna do it, but like he offered to do it, so I was like, you know what? Why the fuck not? Like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, at least we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a conversation for a couple of games, and yeah, it was fun. It was like